Hello, today we'll try to solve more easy medium leetcode problems. And today we have find the medium a maximum number of nodes between critical points. A critical point is a linked list is defined either local maxima or local minima. Local maxima if current node has value is strictly greater than previous or next node. So if we have local maxima, right? So it's gonna be current node is more or equal strictly previous node and next node. Like this. So this is local maxima. Local maxima. Local minima is the current node strictly smaller than the previous node. Okay, so strictly smaller than previous and next node. Like this, right? So local minimum. And what we have, note that node can be only local maxima or minima if there is both a previous node and next node. Okay, given the linked list head, return the array of lengths to containing minimal distance, maximum distance. There is a minimum distance, is a minimal distance between any two distinct critical points. Okay, so critical points is either this or that, and max distance is the maximum distance between only two distinct critical. I need to, okay. If there are fewer than critical points, return minus. All right, so yeah, so first step I would iterate array a linked list, right? And add critical points. So we create CP as a set. It will be our set for critical points, and add okay, so we can calculate maximum distance between critical points. It will be if we start from the beginning and right, and minimal. And we will add result -1, and then second we calculate max and min distance. So so we assign previous point as -1, and then if, and we kind of like iterator list, and we have index when we calculate our position in list, right? And we calculate if it's a critical points, if node is CP, and we also have to keep previous current and next node as the parameters of the function. And so if node is critical, then we can calculate minimum distance as minimum from we can say previous, let's call it previous minimum minus I minus previous minimum, right? So in this case, we will always check for minimal distance. And maximum distance will be between so we let's say we initialize this node because we have to track, I believe we have to track like 3 nodes at a time as we are moving through array previous, current, and next, because we have to check if node is critical point based on this condition. For this condition, we need all 3 nodes, previous, current, and next. So if node is minimal, we check, and at the end, you know what? I can just append all distance to the array. Is it fair to say that there is always maximum distance will be between first and last, right? And last element of the array. So I can say that so we return if length of critical points more than 2, more than 1, right? We say that max distance equal last node minus first node. In this case, and we return we don't need to initialize it, or maybe we should, and we can say, so this will be so we return array of 2 elements, min distance and max distance. Yeah, so we can assign min distance equal to minD. I can do that here. Right. But -1 is always will be, right? So I can say if it's will be max EMF, and I can say here at the end after iterations. So this is will be all iteration. We will iterate. We will initialize. So let's take this example, right? And we can say at the end, if len is, then we can say that res1, and also we can say if mindy not equal infinity, but yeah, equal infinity, we will assign whatever we have to result 0 equal mindy, and we return result. So for example, we have this list, right? We take current element will be null, current element will be 0, but we need all three to calculate, right? So current element will be 1. So if we have a head, so at the beginning we assign P, C, and we assign head, then we assign head next, and then we assign head next, right? And then we can send while, we can set while next not equal now, while next. Yeah, so we can say we're moving them all. Right, and then we can say this if not CP. Yeah, it's basically this. So we iterate, we have function, or we can say if they all not null. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna check if or so we got critical point, right? And when we have a critical point, we have to, okay, we have critical points thing we can assign, and we also have MIDI. Equals this, and we have to have I, and every time we iterate we increase, and I think this should be like after check. So if we have a critical point, we append critical point and we check mindy, or yeah. And then we iterate, at the end we have this, and we return result. right? Kind of obvious, but previous mean is not defined. Our previous mean, it's not previous mean per se, but it's previous critical point. And we have to reassign it to I here, and at the beginning we have to assign it to 0, but we cannot assign it to 0. We can say if previous critical points is, then we assign this. Okay, so this doesn't work because minimal is 1 and maximum is 6. So minimal is 1, 2, 2, 2. So we have 1. We can have this in here, right? We don't need special if. So why it's 3, 3? The second is local maximum. The second is local maxima. Okay. Yeah, I would print all CPs we have. The second is local maxima, so it's 1. And the 6. 6 is not. Yep, so 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. Okay. But we count 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1. So we have 1, 0. 0 is critical point, right? Why it's thinking that this one is critical point? I don't understand. So if previous, current, next. So if current is this or current is this, or because equal, I shouldn't use, why I'm using equal, I don't know. It's total mistake. Okay, now it's closer, but we didn't add this critical point. Oh, we did. Okay, so if there is no minimal, if we can say after we found minimal and maximum point, we can say if I know maybe there is a clever way to reassign it, but I don't see it. So I can say if this is -1 and this is not, we just reassign, and vice versa. So we can say if 0 is we ta-da! Let's see what edge cases we missed. Romance. Okay, so we have 2, 3, expected 1, 3. So this is we have 0, we have 1. Right, so and right after that so 0, 1, but why this is 2? It's supposed to be oh, it's probably because of this condition previous CP. Previous CP. If not previous CP is none. Yep, this is a weird case with zeros. I saw it before. If I nullify value and then it's logically thing that all right. So let's see how people solve it. Crazy. But for our example, time complexity is n, right? We processing at least once, and yeah, we collecting all same. So let me turn off, and it's just all fine. Yeah, 55%. I will take it. And it's almost 25 minutes. Yeah, I think it's it. That's it. Thank you for watching. It was very easy and relaxed medium problem. I really like it. And yeah, if you like solving easy medium problems, like see you next stream. Bye.